Hello, Rita here. Welcome to New Nail Tech Success, where I help you get started as a nail technician. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing as good as I am today. Yes, especially today because today is my birthday. Yes, happy birthday to me. So I wanted to go ahead and come on and just share with you my birthday gift to myself. And I said this will be a good opportunity to do story time. I see other YouTubers doing story time, so I said I can do that too, using this experience. So my birthday gift to myself that cost $3,000 um, was is laser hair removal. Yes, laser hair removal from my chin, from my jawline, from my throat. And those are the three areas that I decided to go ahead and get done. I've suffered with hair, facial hair, starting from puberty, and you already know how devastating. If you don't know, puberty alone is devastating. You know, your body's changing, and and in good ways, developing our breast and and getting a figure. And then imagine, lo and behold, along with that, facial hair. Eeh, God. And needless to say, I freaked out, like really freaked out. It's like, what's going on here? And so basically, it's something that all the women on my father's side have. And I already know that it's not PCOS, it's not any of those conditions that cause facial hair in women. It's something that's on my dad's side. And so, yeah, so that's what I've suffered with. I've tweezed, I shaved, but then the razor bumps, that just made a bad situation worse. Let me see, I didn't do the waxing, but primarily tweezing. And tweezing takes a lot of time. I can't even imagine how many hours have spent tweezing over my lifetime since probably the age of what, 13. Oh, and I'm 46 today. Thank God to see 46. I have no problem saying my age. But yeah, since that time, and even then, not getting all the hair. Oh yeah, I used to use Nair on my face that burnt like the Dickens and still caused me to break out. It was just so I went back to tweezing, and that's what I've been doing for years. And with tweezing, I mean, it had become so much a part of my life that I could do it quickly. But then again, it's just the razor bumps, the darkness of the skin, the hyperpigmentation that comes as a result of tweezing. And then you have to wear makeup. I have on makeup now for the video purposes, and you know makes me look better. But um having to make sure I have all the spots covered, and just it just has caused a lot of depression, frustration, angst, and it really has dampened my self-esteem, in so many areas, especially, relationship wise, just keep it real. I avoided intimacy as far as letting guys, getting close to guys. But after a while, I got a son, so it didn't bother me too much. I'm just kidding. But yeah, overall, um, that's been the situation. And so I was just sitting down last year and I saw the commercial for Ideal Image, and they're like, be the version of yourself that you want to be. So I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I could it doesn't hurt if I just go in just to see what it's all about. I had thought about it, heard about it, looked into electrolysis, looked into the laser treatment, but I was like, you know what? That's just too much. I'm not gonna be able to afford it. Um, and I'll just keep on tweezing. I've been doing it all these years, and I'm just gonna keep on doing it. But curiosity got the best of me, so I went in, and she was just like, "Yeah, ran the credit and was like, you're approved." And I was like, "So how much a month?" She was like, $135. You pay it off in 2 years. There's no interest. So I was like, "No, I'm not paying $135. I mean, yeah, it sounds nice to not have to deal with this problem, but it's like I'm not. I can't afford it." So that was last year in 2017. Actually, 2 years ago in October 2017. And so in December of 2018, I was doing my usual pluck in, and and I said, "You know what? I've had enough of this. I'm going to go ahead and get this done. I'm going to go ahead and treat myself. I'm tired of this. I'm tired." So I went in. I didn't know she was going to do the first treatment this first day I went in, but I did go in, and she started that day. And I was like, "Okay, whatever I have to do to come up with the 135 in addition to my other bills, I'll just make it happen because I'm tired of this, and let's do it." So she talked to me a little bit about it first and basically told me, it's for darker skin, they have to use higher power to get the hairs. Um, it's not going to get any gray hairs, which I have some gray hairs coming through. Electrolysis is going to have to take care of that, which I'm prepared to do because I don't want to deal with this anymore afterwards, after the laser treatment. And so I was like, "Okay." So she's like, "So we can start your first treatment today." She says, "It's gonna sting." I said, "Okay." And I said, "All right, let's get going." And then she hands me these stress balls. And I'm like, "Okay, so a sting versus needing to grip something, these little balls like this. So which one is it? Is it going to be a sting, a prick, or is it going to be like a burn where I got to squeeze something?" And she says, "It just depends on your pain level." Okay. And let me just tell you, she did the first zap on my face. And when I tell you that is not a prick, that is not a sting, that's a burn, I thought I was going to jump out my skin. But I squoze those little balls, man. I squoze them. That ain't even a word. See? The trauma that got me making up words. Squoze. What is squoze? I squeezed. I squeezed those balls. And finally I told her, "I can't do this. I can't. I have to stop it. I have to stop. I have to stop. I have." She's like, "Are you serious?" Yeah, I'm very serious. And let me just tell you guys what it feels like. It feels like hot lava. No, hot candle wax. You ever just took some candle wax out of curiosity and just pour some in your hand? Well, magnify that by 5 times. I said, "I can't do this." And then she says, "Well, maybe you need to order the numbing cream." You think? Yes, we need the numbing cream. Like, we shouldn't even start this without the numbing cream. So, yeah, I said, "Okay, well, I'll come back after I get the numbing cream, after I order the numbing cream and it comes in, and then we can resume." So that day, I only got a half a session, and I got the numbing cream in, and then I went back in 2 weeks and got the rest because she only did a couple of zaps, and then she did the full 3 areas. Each time I go, it's going to be chin, neck, jawline. Okay. So let's talk about how many treatments it's going to take. It's only going to take 9 treatments, a total of 9 treatments. So I have 8 left to go. I have them every 8 weeks, and it's really quick. Zap, zap, zap. I would probably say maybe 15 minutes for the whole 3 areas. Each area, let me talk about the price is $1,000 a wop, so that's the 3,000. Got 2 years to pay it off, same as interest, without interest rather. What else? Yeah, and I okay, so the hair growth after just one treatment, I've only had one treatment. I can dramatically see a difference because I was tweezing like every other day. And guys, I have not tweezed really in like over a month. And they really don't want you to because the hair has to be a certain length so that they can make sure they're zapping at the right stage of growth. Yeah. So I could tweeze the gray hair, it's the ones that come through, but because they're not going to be picked up by electrolysis. But the black ones that are coming through are fine. And she said they'll become finer and finer until they'll just stop. And I have a lifetime warranty at any Ideal Image throughout the world, throughout the United States or whatever. That if there is any hair growth, then I can go and get that done. So yeah, that's my $3,000 gift that I gave to myself for my 46th birthday. And yeah, it's been a long time coming, and just a boost in the confidence. It's just already, it's just like wow, the freedom, the liberation, the time I've gained back already, just not having to set aside about an hour literally to do a full tweeze is just awesome. So if you're dealing with this, consider it. You know, just consider it because life's short and we really should be able to live our life happy, even if it's small to some other people. I've had other people say, bro, just tweeze. You paid what? My family members, of course, I don't mind sharing it with them, but to each his own. You know, you have to do what makes you feel good and what makes you feel happy. And so I did it. So, what else can I say about that? So I'm gonna definitely use this because this is all about, when we do nails, this is all part of the beauty uh, process too. We do nails, but people expect us to know about hair, skin, makeup, clothes, anything that's beauty related, and things that aren't even beauty related. You may have heard that nail techs become psychiatrists and everything in between, and that's just what comes along with the territory. So I plan on using this to, hey, individualize myself and give pointers to those who may be interested, because I plan on doing like eyebrows, eventually get certified for that. And this could be a referral to Ideal. I could work something out with them to where they'll give me some type of, kickback for referring people to them after my experience, if it's positive. Only if it's positive. But so far, they've been great over there. Let me see, am I missing anything? Okay, so yes, with the numbing cream, um, it definitely made a big difference. Like I still felt it was more of a sting, like she said, once the numbing cream got on me. Okay. It became more of a sting with that, but even still I felt it, but not nearly as bad as without the numbing cream. So yeah, that's definitely something you want to have before you start with doing laser hair treatment. So these are my birthday nails, just gel polish on the turquoise and red, regular gel, glitter polish on these fingers, and then on the pinky and the middle finger, I just have waves. Let me focus that. Waves, because that's the Aquarius um, symbol, water waves, even though we are not water signs. We're water barriers. We are air signs. And I did the red because that's my color, the garnet, and the blue to symbolize that we are water barriers. That's it, guys. So I just wanted to do my story time, share with you what I bought myself for my birthday. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. And I have some videos coming up, some new tutorials coming up. So stay tuned. Hit the notification so that you do not miss the next video.